Not sure what happened there. I was off on a tangent, just talking away, and then I just happened to look up, and yeah, it had gone to dashboard. So that happened before, I think a year or so ago, where for some reason it just crashes and yeah, completely ends the stream without any warning or anything to anyone, which is, yeah, not good. So thanks for coming back. Yeah, it just crashed, guys. I'm hoping the other stream has finished, because this might be an issue at some point, because I remember when it did this before and it wouldn't let me stream again, or something happened. So yeah, that was a YouTube issue, not me. There's no power cut, there's no, you know, the internet's all right. So got a few more parts to put together anyway. Yeah, when I was making my decision, I thought, no, I'm not going to use anything on that accessory sprue. Could even sell it. I mean, I reckon people are selling those sprues. If it crashes again, guys, I'm not going to continue. I'll just put that out there. Like, it's obviously a YouTube thing, and I don't want to keep spamming everybody with you know, notifications to say that it's live again. I'd rather YouTube get it sorted, get it fixed, and, you know, we have a stable platform to enjoy this on. Yes, it is the 25th today. I hope that's not all the rain for today. It'd be nice to see a bit more. Really, Maxim, that is interesting, yeah. Well, I mean, the past few live streams I've done, at least, is, you know, they've been solid. It just puts you off it when you you know, or all that way into a live stream, and then for some reason it just crashes for some reason. It's, yeah, a bit disheartening. But then again, my live streams are what, 3 hours usually. Guess that's quite a long amount of time, maybe. What I might do, yeah, no, complete this. This needs a fair bit of work, this one. But we can get there. Oh. Here comes the rain again. Well, you asked me that question, Maxim, about which tank would I like to see come into plastic the most. How about yourself? Which would you like to see? Mastodon, anyone? Can you imagine? Oh, that was a bit of thunder. Yeah, it certainly would, wouldn't it? God. Just been thinking, like, with the Dark Angels, the other legions, I'm definitely going for, like, narrative base forces. But with Dark Angels, I'll try and keep it narrative, but it's probably going to be a bit of everything. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to be like focused on siege or, you know, I'll probably say it'll be focused on exotic destroyer weaponry, really. So I found the laser destroyer rapiers anyway on the old web store. They are there, much like the Venator is still there. You've just got to manually type it in. So this is the thing. So like with Dark Angel, I'll probably go for 3 rapier destroyers and maybe 2 graviton, maybe. I wonder if they'll release kits out for them though. That's the other thing. Definitely 3 sabers are on the menu for Dark Angels. With either the Volkite or the Neutron. I've got the stub auto cannon, but I wonder if we'll get some plastic spather jet bikes. Plastic jet bikes would be awesome. I'd definitely get a load for the old Dark Angels if that was the case. Yeah, fair point. Fair point. You'd love to see the Storm Eagle. Ah, yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, yeah. If they brought out the Storm Eagle in full plastic and Xiphon in plastic, then I would be over the moon. At this rate, they'll probably release those, and I'll do reviews of them before I've even built the Forge World Storm Eagle. Certainly before any of the Lumineth reviews come out. Or Soulblight. Okay, liking where that is going. You like to see some jet bikes? Yeah. Okay. A fair chunk of mould lines on this part. Okay, just got the actual barrels themselves. Still keeping that gripped, you know, the tank itself, but I can feel that we're close. Got a couple of things to tidy up on it. Put some green stuff on places. I want to get it as close as finished as possible today. You know, before like spraying it, which I'm not going to do today. You have to wait until 25 months before the badge changes. Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, I wonder if it is inclusive. Can you remember what happened with the other badges? I mean, it's a while ago now, isn't it? Let's face it, but I thought it changed on that actual month. I was looking forward to seeing those badges come up. Okay, quite happy with that. That took a bit longer than I expected. Yeah. Just gotta make sure you tidy these mould lines up off the barrels, because they will show when it comes to painting. I mean, these in the recoil, whatever this area of the cannon is, they would be worse on resin. So is that. Overall, I'm still maintaining that the resin quick is quicker to build than this. So that's something you know, kind of factor in with your value of getting the plastic kit over the resin. Yes, the initial saving is there, you know, certainly, you know, from £47 or with a discount, what, 30 something, as opposed to sort of 98, you know, you're saving like £60 or so, but you're then going to be chipping away at your hobby time, because it'll take you longer to put it together. I mean, yeah, it's easier material to work with. That's not, you know, no discussion there needed, but it will take longer. So just these 2 pieces to go, and then we are done, guys. Oh, do you want them to update any of the armor marks? Put them in plastic? Yeah, definitely Mark II, high on the agenda. I mean, I'd like to see them, before they work on Mark II though, I'd like to see them work on different units in plastic. So plastic breacher squad, primarily in iron armor, would be great. Assault squad, I'm not really fussed on that, whether they go for Mark 6 or whatever. Mark 6 would look good. Recon squad maybe, before they then go for Mark 2, because I think Mark 2 they could I say have an expansion, so like have a Crusade expansion with different missions and things, and maybe introduce two Xenos races. So possibly some orcs, or even just brand new alien races, you know. I just don't think it's enough to just bring out like Crusade armor. I think it would be great if they supported it with something else. But then again, you know, one of the draws of Horus Heresy is Space Marines on Space Marines, isn't it? And then you've got your Knights and your Mechanicum as well, I guess, so. But sorry, some kid is shouting outside, so I'd better just close the window, because that could get quite distracting. Just be back in a sec. Okay, I am back. Good, right. Just got the two parts to Now I only got one part, haven't I? One part to complete. It's probably the trickiest part actually, the whole kit to clean up. Yeah, I'm not sure about this Sicaran. I'm not saying it seems like minimal effort, but I do get the feeling that they've made this in plastic just because, rather than they really wanted to. But then part of me thinks, well, you know, they're a business and they want to make money and they want to, you know, make money out of this tank too. But I think if they really wanted to be a successful kind of kit and unit, they would have had more than one option in it. But I think they were limited in sprues and price, because if they'd have priced this, they'd have put one extra sprue in and given you like a Punisher or the Omega or even the Arcus or something like that, that would have bumped up the price to almost 60. And for the size of it, I don't think they could have got away with that. I don't think, you know. And it would probably be just like the Kratos, where you can only really, you know, make one turret option out of it. So I'm getting the feeling that they made it because they had to, rather than they really, you know, were passionate. It's like, oh, should we do a plastic Sicaran? Yeah, okay. And that was an old kit too. They removed it from Forge World store. The newer kits like the Arcus and the Omega actually are really nice. But as I said before, you know, the two kits that I would always recommend people to get in resin is the Contemptor and the Sicaran. Now I can't really say that about the Contemptor because you can't get the weapons separate. So if you were to get a Legion specific Contemptor or whatever, you're going to have to pick up that sprue frame number 1 to get the these pieces. There's a spare piece I've got from my Leviathan. Unless you magnetise it a different way, but yeah. What were we on? We were on about an hour and something before. So we're coming up to an hour and a half or a bit more. No, 2 hours I'd say. Start at about 9 o'clock, I think. Yeah. Okay, quite happy with the way that that's gone. I'll say it's part that's trickiest to sort of clean up. Lots of different raised areas and things, but you know, have some patience, I always say. Right, happy with that. That's as far as I'm going to go with that. So let's put these together. Should be quite straightforward. So we'll grab this and we'll slot that in there. And it goes in kind of one way because it's got a plug and socket system. So that will go in like that. And while we're here, we can also put this piece on, which I think will go over the top there in this groove. So we'll run that on there. He says. You could actually put that like that. There we are. Better. And then this cowling. I think just slots over there. And does it slot in? Where does this specifically go? It goes under, and does it just slot on there? Surely not. I want it to go, yeah. It's becoming a bit tricky for me now. Well, that will go on there, he says. It's because of this bit here, I say it's folded. Why is there an exclamation mark? Is it because it's that piece first? I guess it is that piece first. We'll put that on now. Oh, come on. It's a really tricky piece, actually. Not a big fan of that. Okay, that'll go on, and then we'll put this ammunition holster, ammunition magazine on the back. There. The one thing about this kit though is you're not really gonna get warped barrels. They're not going to be wonky, which is sometimes the case with the resin. Why have you not done any TOW videos, Alex? Because I don't collect TOW. I'm sorry that I only collect about 18 armies. I do apologise. Where did you get your cutting hobby mat from? Can you tell me what size it is? I think it's A2. I want to say. Is it 8? Is that the right way around? A2 is bigger. I think it's an A2 cutting mat. I think I just got it from Amazon. It was about 20. I'd have to go in my history, but it was about 25, £30 though. But it's double-sided. It does the job. It needs a really good sort of deep clean, I guess. Mainly because of the green stuff. The liquid green stuff stains it. But yes, that's where I got that from. They're now saying that you glue this in, which I can do, I guess. The thing is, I just thought about this, Ross, if you're still about. If you did glue the side attachments on the way that it goes into the barrel, then there's a possibility that might glue it, because the raised part will fit into this recess part, and if there's a bit of glue from you gluing this, that might stop it, and that might glue it and might not be able to move it up and down and stuff. So I think that's the reasoning behind it. Right, so then why do we think it's this way? Right, okay, all right, we're getting there. Okay. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. I appreciate that. May the mould lines be merciful on you too. There we go. That's that one done as well. And then it's a simple case of popping that all the way in. And then they do say glue it. You could glue it. I'm just seeing if there's... Yeah, there's absolutely no chance you're gonna accidentally glue that. But what I would do is glue this bit here, and then just have a little see if that is right. You want them level if you can get them level. Why is this targeting thing not level? That's bugging me out already. I mean, you can't move them much anyway, so it's a mute point. You just want them level, that's all. I think that's fine as it is. Let's get this abomination back. Yeah, that's worked. Happy with that. Now, obviously, there's some green stuff that I need to work in, like in there, and file down specifically where it joins around there on the edges. So I will do that, off camera, obviously. But that is the turret on. I think that's worked out quite well. I like that. You just got to take the time and the right attention to get these two barrels correct. Let's put these on while that's doing its thing. I'm guessing, do they just go on like so? They must do. Go on only one way. Oh, yeah. It's a good place to glue. Alright, now your next mission is to get these nicely lined up. Again, you're probably going to need the gripper for this. Alright, I think that'll be my doorbell, so I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, so let's have a quick run to grab something. So, where were we? Oh yes, try and get these lined up. I mean, I suppose you could use the grippers to maybe keep them level, keep them straight. These two ones aren't really much of an issue because they've got guiders, supports. But these two could be. What have I bought? Well, it's just the word bearers. The word bearers things have arrived. So that is core Pharaon and a load of Ashen Circle and the Contemptor. I need another weapon sprue one though, won't I? I don't know what I'm going to equip the Word Bearer's Contemptor with. I really, yeah. I might just go multi-melter and claw because they seem to be sorted in the kind of anti-troop department. I can just imagine, like, you know, you've got a contemptor there with a multi-melter or melter, what they call it, Gravis melter cannon anyway. You've got one of those, and then you've got 2 units of 5 Ashen Circle. It's like, what are you gonna, you have to target one of those 3 things. Because if you let those Ashen Circle get too close to you, they're just gonna pop melter bombs on you. And those melter bombs are instant death. And they've all got them. That's what I would be using the Ashen Circle for, is scooting around, popping tanks. Right. As I say, worth it just to get the exhausts level, because it does make a difference, right? Let us pop this on the turret. So we need a, does that go on there? When did they put that on? They didn't do it there. Oh, they did it at that point. Right, so we can put that on because we've already cleaned this up. Brilliant. We'll just go on there like so. And then up to you if you want to put this in. I always do though. We're coming up to the end, guys, so I'm just giving you a bit of a heads up. I can go get some food. And there will be another video today. This isn't just it. It could be just it, but it's not. Yeah, there'll be another video today, and then obviously one tomorrow. Right, so we're almost there. Just got to put one final top hatch on there, which I think, let's get this vehicle accessory sprue out. There's only one. Wow, you really got to be careful with it then. Okay, so we're just going to pop this on, and then we are done. Because I'll show you it with the Volkite. The plan is, I'm going to be building a Volkite off camera anyway. So the plan is to get the Volkite as the sponsored weapons. Because I can always, I've got a Sicaran with the las cannons, and my other Kratos has heavy bolters, so I can just grab the heavy bolters off that and put it on this. Oh, and the other Kratos has las cannons, so I can again grab the las cannons off that and put it on this. So I've got all the bases covered pretty much. I don't know whether I'd run a Sicaran. It depends. I'd want to run the Omega just because it's plasma, and I probably would like to run the Arcus, but the Punisher, the Venator, they're quite specific, aren't they? I mean, one could argue the Omega is specific, but I mean, in my head, I only ever imagined having sort of 2 of these Sicarans anyway, so I'm not going to buy any more. If they brought out a plastic one, you know, like a Venator, if they brought out a plastic Omega, I'd get it. Likewise an Arcus, but I wouldn't get a second Punisher, and I probably wouldn't get a second Venator. I don't know about that one. although that's quite a intimidating sort of anti-tank force, isn't it? Two Venators backed up by 3 sabres. Okay, right, we can pop this on and then we are pretty much done. If you could make your own 40k faction, would you make it? Yeah. I don't know what I'd make though, really. Okay. Excellent. That's the turret done. Still wonky. I might need some more manipulation. There, that works there. So there you go. That's the Sicaran with, you know, Kratos sponsons. I've got some cleaning up to do, and that's what I'll be doing in a moment. You know, I'll be filing down these sides. I'll be putting the green stuff where there's gaps. But pretty much that is it for this tank. Saturday I'll be painting. I haven't decided what on earth I'll be painting yet, but yeah, I think it looks nice. This turret's a bit wobbly though, isn't it? Can you change that? But yeah, that's the Sicaran. You know, I'll be doing a review of that one in the next couple of weeks, probably. So, yeah. Oh, I've just seen another question. What Legion are you painting? Dark Angels, but I'm collecting 6. So, some units will be moved over to others, like some units, should I say? So, like I've got this console, this what is it? Moritat? Yeah, with the Volkite. I think he's going to be going into Word Bearers, but then I've got another one that's Plasma, which will be in Dark Angels, most probably. So, yeah. Oh, you're very welcome, Maxim. Thank you for joining, and everyone else. I know it's a bit of an early one this morning, but hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed me completing this Sicaran tank. I was meant to do it yesterday, but as I say, time ran away from me, so I've done it first thing today. Saturday we'll be painting. I don't know what I'm going to be painting, so we'll see. I have to get all that ready, but it should be fun. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.